time now for the good news segment.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news. Good news.
Well, for today we have two great things, and the very first one is actually about Pesachoice, and one thing that this coming from Rwanda.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming from Rwanda. So basically, this actually three Rwandans, three young gentlemen who decided to actually start a company that is going to bring the much needed solutions to the financial sector in not just Rwanda, but then actually on the continent as well. And that's what brought them to Pesachoice. Currently, they've been operating for like over 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a choice.
And
Okay.
I almost said startup, but then
No.
25 years is not startup.
So tell us. Okay, finance definitely.
Yes, it has to do with finance. I don't know if you've noticed that is where the money is. That is where the new drive is. And that is where everybody's headed towards. Because, look, it's good to handle cash and have money. But if you're able to digitize it and
Yeah.
make transactions easy for people, and then it also comes with benefits, everybody's going to just jump onto your
Onto the
platform. Yes.
Right.
So these three guys actually used their experience when it came to software development, and then they built a robust platform with an enterprise serial bus. They call it the Pesa bus.
Okay.
Yes, that's the Pesa bus was like the core, the engine of the whole thing. And then they actually have like 14 full-time employees that work for them.
Right.
And both of them bring different experiences to the table. Basically, they are making sure that they are bringing financial solutions tailored to meet the needs from individuals to banks to telco companies and any other financial institution out there. So if
Okay.
it has to do with management, anything, they take care of it. Once it's a financial space and you're looking for ways to make the work flow and easy
Yep.
and it's technological, just look for Pesachoice.
All right. Is it linked to a telecommunication company, or
No.
it's more of like
No, they're on their own. They're not
Ah,
linked to.
so
They
it's
just
something
work.
like-
They work
is
for
it-
different people. Yes,
right.
it's like a
But
normal-
digitizing money.
Yes,
Right.
it's a
right.
financial
So
this thing.
okay. All right. I thought more of like, it's linked to the M-Pesa
No, it's not
kind
like
of thing.
it's not like Momo this thing. They
it's
actually
not.
create systems for you
Okay.
to make it easy when it comes to all sort of transactions and all forms of things.
Right.
And once it has to do with the financial sector, finance goes beyond just sending money or receiving money.
Yeah.
Even managing the data of the people who have sent, people who have received, what withdrawal was made, what deposit was made. All of those things are systems that you need to put in place to be able to keep your business running, especially if you're a finance company.
Okay.
You want to be able to make sure if auditors come, you can give the right account. And you wouldn't want to go crazy about missing accounts and this, and you can't find this
Right.
detail. So then they are there to make the work easy for you.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so the founders happen to be Davis K. Inteziaro.
Yeah. I'm just giving you room to breathe. That's fine.
He's the co-founder and CEO. The co-founder and COO, Chief Operating Officer, is
Right.
Pacific El Mahoro.
Right.
And then the co-founder and Chief Technical Officer is Odilon K. Senyana.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have Henriette Dusabimana as a software developer. We have Luke T. Bugongo as a software developer. We have David Niwewe as a software developer.
Okay.
We have Denise Mwaza Gazangwa as a sales executive. We have Jean Paul Iradukunkunda, a software developer. And we have Muchinzi Eric, a software developer. And the final software developer is Fabrice Mizero.
Okay.
Wonderful names.
Everybody's got their own, yeah?
Wonderful names. Yeah.
No, not the difficult to pronounce.
They're wonderful. They're unique.
Yeah, unique. I like
Yeah,
that one.
they're unique.
Anyway, you should meet them sometime so they can actually help you out with the right pronunciation. Anyway, Ryan.
That's what they're doing. Now, the key thing, these guys are not just doing M-Pesa in Rwanda. It's across the continent, and they're actually based in the United States.
Okay.
Yes. So
Right.
M-Pesa is like global, not just in one continent or something.
Right.
Now, the next case we have is a startup, Savanna.
Not M-Pesa, Pesachoice.
Yeah, Pesachoice.
You just said M-Pesa. Yeah.
Did I?
Yes. Pesachoice. M-Pesa
The
is in Kenya.
M-Pesa, Pesa, and
Yeah,
Pesa bars, and all there is a lot.
it's
So
just it's
Pesa,
more of
it's
like a
Pesa
Swahili
choice.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
it's Pesa
Kenya,
choice. Yeah.
Tanzania, but M-Pesa for Kenya.
M-Pesa actually, it's not just Kenya. I think it runs across
Okay,
because that is like
the
it's a
Eastern
money.
African
It's a
regions.
transfer. This thing, yes, money
Right.
transfer
But
thing. So,
Pesachoice is in Rwanda.
yes, Pesa choice is. It's not just only. It's from Rwanda.
From Rwanda,
Yes, it's
right.
From Rwanda.
All right.
So we have a startup Savanna. It's an actually international acceleration process, and they're part of the Kenyan Industry Entrepreneurship Project.
Okay.
One thing we do realize is Tanzania, I think Kenya, and then I think there's another country. They're passing bills that are actually laws that are actually protecting and making conducive atmosphere for the growth and development of startups in their countries.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it actually was steered by the Ministry of Industrialization, Trade and Enterprise Development, and they got support from Growth Africa, Nairobi Garage, Aspen Network of Development Entrepreneurs, and they've launched the Startup Savanna initiative. This was done just this Monday. It was a wonderful and colorful ceremony.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
One thing though is that during the whole thing, you had the cabinet secretary at Moited, Betty Main, and she expressed her confidence in the program because. Look, I don't know if up until now you still haven't realized that startups are the new ish, or no, ish doesn't hold. Ish is like a trend and
Like
then
the
it dies
big deal,
down.
like the
Startups
new, like
are the
big
new
deal.
thing, yeah, the
it's
other
a
wave,
big
and
deal.
they stand. And looking at what some leaders are doing in the countries, people are better off depending or relying or investing or putting themselves into these startups when it comes to being able to make impact, change the story, and also be able to bring some value to the economy of the nations. So I think it's a good thing. Now with them, they're saying that this is just to help support Kenyan startups.
Okay.
Yes, that is what the startup Savanna is about. It's to actually support Kenyan startups. So then we know how much of a it's a big lonely place if you're starting, you don't know anybody, and you don't know who to talk to. And there are cases where sometimes you try and talk to somebody, oh, how do I do this? How do I start? I mean, do I go just purchase a thing and start selling? But I need to make an inventory, but I need to make a plan. You don't find who to talk to, or you don't get where to get the needed help. And half of the time, you're not aware that most of the things you're doing, they are digital tools that are there to make your work easier for you.
Okay.
But then you do everything manually, like bookkeeping. Serious bookkeeping where you can actually move that to a digital version and have it in a cloud format so you can access it everywhere and anywhere.
Right.
But then if you don't have the guidance, entrepreneurship is a big problem.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so this is to provide support, government support for startups and SMEs, and also they help them to showcase the Kenyan innovation and then also the entrepreneur spirit globally. So it means you're going to sign up for global competitions for startups wherever you find yourself. If you're part of it, they'll help you, they'll push you. You get to be seen and recognized.
All right.
Yes. And that actually brings the money in.
Yep. Certainly so.
Yes.
All right.
Now, their guiding theme is simple. It says embracing transformative innovation, productivity, and creativity internationally.
Well.
Well, that's all we have for good news.
Okay. Yes, indeed. Interesting bits. And you can also visit africaglobalradio.com. Read more about these goodies or listen later on demand on africaglobalradio.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, Africa Global Radio.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and share.